Good evening. I hope everyone is having a great day. I am on the 8th, on the 9th day of the Path Working the Tarot 30 challenge by Spells, Potions, Books, and Tarot on Instagram, and we are on the 8's. Day 8 was a day of rest and review. We reviewed the aces through the 7's, and now we're at the 8's. I'm just gonna just mix these all up, and let's start with whoever came up first. 8 of Beakers. Cocoon. This is an interesting deck in that it follows numerology more than many decks feel like they do. The 8's, or step 8, using new knowledge to defeat the dragon. Cocoon. I hope you can see that okay. Man, all my cards are getting it's not even, they're getting warped. I've never realized this. I've been in this little corner for a while, and it's never been wet like this before. 8 of Beakers. Or Cups. 8. Defeating the dragon, the hero retreats from the world as deep changes unfold. I can't lean on my table. No, that's too thick. I gotta prop that up better so I don't end up accidentally leaning on my table and flipping it up. Encased within a protective cocoon during its transformation, the caterpillar utterly loses its form. Every cell takes on a new purpose, and for a time the creature is neither caterpillar nor moth. Only when metamorphosis is complete does the stunningly beautiful Luna moth emerge from its cocoon and spread its wings to the sky. Times of transformation can demand a protective distance from the world, a total retreat. When the dissolution and recovery is complete, the world's changes are not so threatening. Until that time, growth must take place in safe isolation. 8's. What does she say about 8's? After the lesson of the 7's, we were finally able to take action. Here in the 8's, the action is what is required. Action is what is required as we come closer to seeing the full manifestation of your dream seed. You could say that the action we take here amongst the 8's will determine how well we will end the growth cycle of our current dream seed. What experiences we choose to create now and after we have traveled through the last 7 cards of the minor arcana will dictate terms of engagement we will have in the last phases of our current journey. The 8's will stretch and challenge us in a way that we have not experienced since the 5's. You will have to decide while working with these cards if you have what it takes to see your goals, dreams, and commitments through to the end. Remember, you are not at the end of your journey within the suits, but this is your last push, your last chance to finish strong. In many respects, the 8's ask, how deep are you willing to dig to see the life of your dreams be manifested? Let's get out this other one. 8's. This book is divided up by the numbers and not the suits. Abundance, manifestation, karma. With the number 8, you are walking the labyrinth of life and spirit, coming to the center, communing with the divine, and then taking that knowledge out out to the world you live in. You are being called to a higher purpose. The 8 is also strength, discovering your inner truth and courage. Evolution of ever becoming. Its shape forms the infinity sign, an hourglass. Creative, rational mind, channeling cosmic energy. Let's see what the story of the 8's says. So we've got beakers, then scalpels, collider, Bunsen burners, Big Bang, and magnifiers. Is shorter than magnifying glass, so I just kind of abbreviated it. Drift. Protected growth. Eight of scalpels. Despite victories, the hero's true goals remains elusive as we study the universe's smaller and smaller parts. We seem to need larger and larger tools, particle colliders, an enormous hammer doing its thing so we can study the component parts that make up the universe. Each new collider and detector brings particle physics to a new limit until a bigger one is built. While these tools are triumphs of technology and the knowledge we gained using them is astounding, we may someday face a situation of diminished returns. Presented here is a path that seems to end just as it begins. Like a particle propelled through a collider, we may feel forced into one path until we can break out of this myopic vision. All of life will seem like a series of frustrating collisions. Protected growth. Take all the parts out to mingle and come together. To make more and bigger. Events emerge. Movement and evolving structures of thought and knowledge. Alrighty-o. I wonder how long that took. Did I make it under the wire? Nope, just over the wire to upload to Instagram. There we go. The cards for the 8's and the notes. Stay safe. Peace. Love you all. Doodles.